Pharaoh's wife wanted him. She had eyes for him. And when he would not pay her any attention, she racked her clothes off, took them in there and laid them in the bed with her and said, this Hebrew that you brought in here has mocked me.
Come on now.
And he ain't touching. He told her, said, you got a husband.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't touch her. He kept on resisting her. You gonna suffer for this, Job. You gonna suffer for this, Joseph. You gonna suffer. Yeah. And I tell you what, when you get a woman mad with your brothers,
come on now.
You in trouble.
Look out.
You get a woman mad with you, an angry woman, you in trouble. Watch them women that sweat on top of their nose.
Look out.
Hey, man, some of them sweat right on top of their nose. You got to watch them. What happened to John the Baptist? Hey, man, what happened to John the Baptist? John the Baptist told the king that he should not have his brother's wife. And she, the wife of the brother, didn't like it because John told the king, you're wrong for having your brother's wife.
That's right.
But see, she loved being with the king. Amen. John, you going to come along here and talk against me? I'm going to get your head. And she got his head. An angry woman will hurt you, brother. If God ain't for you, who's going to be against you? Amen. Yeah. So listen, read a little further. We got to get out of here.
Haste ye and go up to my father.
Haste you and go up to my father and do what?
Say unto him.
Say unto him what?
Thus saith thy son
Thus
Joseph.
saith the son Joseph, God hath made me what? Lord over all Egypt. Come down unto me and what?
Tarry not.
Tarry not. So listen, in conclusion, as the story was, you know, it was beautiful. You know what the most beautiful sight that was? Seeing all of those people come down the aisle going to Joseph, hear his people dishing out food and everything for them.
Yes.
I mean, the goo gobs. Elder had a prophecy. Amen. Elder had a prophecy.
Yes.
That the farm would be for salvation to the people.
Yes.
He said there's another depression coming. 10 times worse than 1929. There will be plenty of money, but no food. And if the people can get here and get a piece of bread and a glass of milk, that they would be able to survive. We are the last existing dairy farm in James City County, Virginia. Amen. The last existing dairy, when there were hundreds of dairy farms in 1943 when Dad came. Amen. And he promised the elder that he would keep the cows on the farm. We went up to Dutch country. And we could see the blessings of God. Their crops are not burnt up like everybody else. Their grass fields are not burnt up like everybody. Green and corn growing, alfalfa, hay growing in abundance. Church, when you are connected to a farm, you're blessed.
Yes.
You won't suffer as other people do because there's always something to eat on the farm.
Yes.
We're still eating blackberries. I ain't planted them. Did you? No. And I mean in abundance.
That's it. But God. All you got to do is pick.
But they some kind of good. And my wife, she can do a good job on a blackberry pie.
I'm a witness.
Amen. And we still got blackberries in the freezer right now.
Yes.
Amen. Blackberry pie. And then in the morning, you put some blackberries on some cereal, some Frosted Flakes.
Come on now.
Amen. provide. Amen. Look at how he provided for those people back then through the vision
Yes.
that Joseph received. Amen. Listen, turn over to Romans. Let's see if we can't finish up here. 8th chapter. 8th chapter, beginning at the 28th verse. Watch this now. Romans 8:28. Romans 8:28. Amen.
Yes.
Romans behind Acts. Acts behind St. John. St. John in front of or behind St. Luke, St. Mark, St. Matthew's. Beginning the New Testament. Amen. Everybody got it?
Amen.
If you got it, let me hear you say you got it.
I got it.
Got it. Now in Purity Club, you better make sure that you say, I have it.
Yes.
Because
I
Sister
have
Marcia will count you out if you don't say, I have it. And if you don't say it fast enough, somebody else going to say it in front of you. I have it.
it. That's right.
Amen. Romans 8:25. What I say? 8:28. Watch this now. We what?
And we know that all things
All things do what?
work together
Work together for what?
for good
For good to who?
to them that love God,
And to who?
to them who are the
Who
called
are the called
according to his
according
purpose.
to his purpose.
Yes.
Amen. Forgiveness. Thank you, brother. Forgiveness is of the essence. It's very important that we forgive, as we learned today. And as we learned on Friday evening of Joseph, and how that despite all that the brothers did, he found it in his heart to forgive them. Amen. And you haven't forgive if you haven't forgotten. Amen. Forget, you hear people say, forget and forgive. Forgive and forget. And I say you haven't forgiven until you've forgotten. Amen. So may God bless you, church. Heaven ever smile upon you. Everybody believe to heard the truth today, raise your hand. Lord said you shall know the truth, and the truth shall what? Make you free. Free from what? Captive. Whatever's holding you. Amen. There's a lot of things that hold people down. Keep them from forgiving as they ought to. But I tell you what, when Jesus was on the cross, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And when the individual came to him, Master, when you come into your glory, say, remember me. He said, this day, didn't say tomorrow, he said, this day, thou shalt be with me where? In paradise. May God bless you, church. You want to go to paradise? Amen. Forgive and forget. Amen. God bless you. Keep me in your prayers. Turn the service back over to the deacon. Thank you.